Warning, this video may contain graphic images and profanity. Viewer discretion is advised. Now, I have to admit, I'm not a fan of football. I'm really not. I actually don't like it, due to multiple reasons and experiences. But at least we are smart enough to know that when you're playing for your team, when you're kicking the ball, scoring them goals, you're not only playing for your team, you're representing your family, your friends, and your country. You become a role model to everyone. Look at Cristiano Ronaldo. He's one of the greatest footballers in the world. Everyone looks up to him. He's obviously he's a celebrity, but he plays a big part in football, as well as Messi, Rooney, and all these other footballers. Pogba. Yeah. So when I went on Instagram yesterday and I discovered something very graphic and horrifying, it really shocked me, because looking at this person, it's not even the kind of guy to do such a thing. And the worst thing was that he represented Manchester United. Like I said, I'm not a fan of football, but back then I loved Manchester United. I even had Manchester curtains in my room. Obviously now they're gone, but I was a big fan of Man United. And the fact that this player was part of that team, and then goes and does a high-paying footballer, and then goes and does this disgusting thing to his wife. It's shocking, man. Why? Today we'll be talking about Mason Greenwood. Now, Mason Greenwood was the typical average footballer. He played for Man United, was scoring goals, winning titles, earning big bucks. But this story really started when the Instagram page TS Bunsen posted this. As you can see here, this is Mason's wife, Harriet Robson. This was posted by this Instagram page yesterday. Just looking at this, we can see her in a room with the caption, "To everyone who wants to know what Mason Greenwood actually does to me." And we can see the result of that. We can see her face is in a very, very bad state. Some of you might assume that she might have tripped over or grazed herself on something. Anything could have happened. But looking at that, the incident must have been pretty big to cause such an injury. But no, none of that happened. What actually happened is far more sinister. It is reported that Mason actually assaulted her and sexually abused her. And more evidence, and some of you might think, she might have, some of you other might think, she might have faked that, or something else happened. But no, this is true, because the more evidence can be found in a very disturbing and disgusting voice message that was recorded at the time of the incident. I'm not going to show it to you because I've listened to it, and to be honest, it's pretty horrifying. Yeah, it's not something you really want to hear from a professional footballer like Mason, so I'm not going to show it. But yeah, that is more evidence of that he did this to her. And now, obviously, he's been arrested. He's been suspended from his Manchester United team, and further investigations are ongoing, and will obviously be updated on the incident. But what I want to say is that I'm not saying that I feel sorry for this lad, because I don't. I mean, what he did was disgusting and pathetic, actually. But I mean, he's a young footballer with a promising career ahead of him, and this is his career ruined. He's lost his job, his career, his team, his contract, his money, his wife. He's lost everything. He's now going to be tried. He's investigated and probably tried at court, and I don't know how long that's going to take. If he's convicted, he can spend a very lengthy time in prison. If you gather the scar, the picture, and the video recording he made, yeah, he's gonna be behind bars for a very long time. Trust me, he ain't gonna be. That's the end of his football career, and that's what can happen to celebrities. Just because you're a big celebrity, you know, earning bucks, getting popular, it doesn't mean you're unstoppable. One small error like that, and it's game over. So, what I just wanted to tell you a summary of the incident. But what I also want to say is, this is domestic abuse, and it's not cool at all. Like, again, it's pathetic. It's done by cowards who think they can do anything because, you know, they're women and they have no power and they're defenseless. Well, no, that's not the case at all. I know women and men are equal. So there's no reason for that rubbish to be going on. Like I said, domestic abuse is very bad, and sadly, women and men suffer this across the country, across the globe. And unfortunately, it will probably never end. But if you're a person who suffers from domestic abuse, and I'm talking teenagers, adults in relationships, you know, anyone, obviously from teenage, you can get support from Childline, Victim Support, National Centre for Domestic Abuse, NSPCC, the police, and many more. I want to say that you are not alone. Yes, this happens, and if we can find a way to stop it, like I said, we can, but like, you need to speak up. Getting domestically abused by your wife or husband and then keeping quiet ain't gonna do anything. It's just gonna leave you in more despair, stress, depression, and it's gonna encourage the abuser to do even more to you. Like today we're talking about Mason, but there are other cases out there like Zach Stacy. I'm sure you all know him. He was I believe NFL star. He actually, unlike Mason, there was actually a live video of him abusing the shit out of his wife. Like, just throwing her around the TV, smacking her, and then obviously wrestling her to the floor in front of the 5-month baby Zeus. Like, come on, and in front of a child as well. Why do people do this? Like, I'm sorry, but it's just not right. Well, and these men, Zach, Mason, and all these other people, like, they need to be sent to jail instantly. The way you can do that, just do what I said before. Speak up, identify someone, call for help. If you can't, then make some noises around so people can hear you. And another tip, which is quite unknown, if, let's say, if you're getting abused and like you see someone out the window, what you have to do is put your hand like that, your thumb cross it in between the palm, put it in the palm, and then these 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers, just do that. So I'll do it again. Hand there, thumb goes on the palm, and then just close your fingers like that. Do that to someone, and then obviously someone will reckon that sign means that I need help, please. And obviously they'll call the police, and the investigation will go on from there. So those are some tips for some support. And obviously their parents, teachers, your friends out there you can talk to. And like, yeah, there are many ways to stop this this monstrosity going on in our society. And I want to just say that I want to close off here and say that I'm really sorry for those affected, and I hope things get better soon. If you have been domestically, if there are women out there and men who have been abused out there, they've done all the signals to get help, then I wish you a speedy recovery. And for those who are fortunately passed away due to it, my condolences to their families and friends, and I hope things could get better soon. Yeah, it's very sad. So yes, that's me done. I want to talk about Mason and Zach and domestic abuse itself. I'm gonna post the support lines on there, on the next page, and on my Instagram as well if you want. No, actually I will. And yeah, I wish you a safe 2022. Be safe out there. Don't forget COVID out there. Omicron spreading. It'll never end. So keep you safe. Mask, hand sanitizer. You know what to do. Oh, and you know this whole mask thing. Boris, I don't know what he's doing, but you know what? Don't mind him. Just do what you need to do. Do what you think it's right to be safe from COVID. So and yeah, I wish you all a good 2022, and let's see how things go. Peace.